Alright, here we go. This is going to be Weevil and Rex Raptor using some closer to anime Battle City decks, although we didn't get to see one from Rex Raptor because he just lost to Esperoba and you just sort of saw him hand over his Serpent Knight Dragon. I would assume that Rex Raptor didn't have any different cards in his deck by then, but to actually make his deck competitive and worthwhile being in the tournament, plus dinosaur cards are actually really cool, so I have added new cards to his deck to make him competitive as well. Alright, to begin with, Rex Raptor has drawn Miscellaneousaurus, along with 3 trap cards, Survival Instinct, Seismic Shockwave and Hunting Instinct. There's also Sword Arm of Dragon, which is a card he's pulled back from Duelist Kingdom. Alright, what does that say? Banish any number of dinosaur monsters, gain 400 life points for each one. That's for Survival Instinct. And Raptor, destroy this card during your 3rd standby phase after activation. Activate when a face-up dinosaur monster is destroyed. Choose 3 opponent's unused spell and trap zones. They become unusable. Now, he has an effect. If you send him to the graveyard from your hand, all dinosaur monsters are unaffected by card effects. However, 1800 attack points, that's a good monster to summon as well. So a very good starting hand from Rex Raptor. 3 trap cards, which all are going to have their use at some point in the duel. I don't think they're going to all be sprung straight away due to their effects. And the likelihood is that everyone can probably read the effects faster than I can read them out as well. Okay, Weevil has gone with a face-down defense, and that's all to start his turn. Okay, there's another trap card, Survival of the Fittest. Target 1 dinosaur monster you control, equip it to this card. It gains 1000 attack when that attacking monster destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard. You can activate this card, and it said you can make 2 attacks that turn. Again, another very good card as well. And, ooh, okay, Cocoon of Evolution was put down first. And Rex Raptor just having a bit of a look through his hand. There's that other one. When a monster is special summoned to your opponent's field, except during the damage step, special summon 1 dinosaur monster from your hand. So Raptor has got a lot of play on the field. Now that Survival of the Fittest, you want to spring that at the right time, because that'll make Miscellaneousaurus 2800. And down goes Petite Moth. That looked like it was the card that he just drew. To actually get this effect to happen, to get the Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth, you actually need to play Petite Moth first and then Cocoon of Evolution. So unfortunately it looks like Weevil drew them the wrong way around, and he had to protect himself with Cocoon of Evolution. But he has used Multiplication of Ants, so you tribute an insect monster and you can get 2 army ant tokens, again to give yourself a little bit of defense. So Weevil sacrifices Lava Moth, was it? Or Pupa of Moth, either one. There's a Polymerization from Rex Raptor. He decides to go straight to the battle phase, and he goes for one of those army ant tokens, which is destroyed. He could activate that trap card and gain 1000 points and destroy 2, but he could destroy that Cocoon of Evolution as well, but he's opted not to. Alright, another face down defense from Weevil. To gain 1000 attack points, even at this stage of the Yu-Gi-Oh era, was quite powerful as well. Alright, there's Anthrosaurus, which Rex Raptor has set in face down defense, and he goes again with Miscellaneousaurus. It's not a continuous trap card as well, by the look of it. There's Skullmark Ladybug, that gives you 1000 points when it's destroyed, so Weevil's up to 9000. I wonder why Raptor's holding that card, because it said, I'll need it to go back on to read its effect again, but it sounded like it stays Judging by its text, it stays on the field because you can activate another effect. If you destroy, yeah, there it is. Target one dinosaur monster you control, equip it, gains 1000 attack. When that attacking monster destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can activate that effect, then it can make 2 attacks in a row. So Raptor not activating that. I wonder why. He might, what's that? Insect Neglect. When your opponent's monster declares an attack, sacrifice, you send a monster from your graveyard to out of play and you can negate the attack. So Insect, that card is actually really good. Oh, there goes... Okay, that's Insect Princess, I think that's on the field. Survival of the Fittest is now activated. Raptor has pulled that card and 2800 now. And down goes Insect Princess, which is a very good card as well for Weevil. And now, okay, so that is now acting as an equip card, and when he destroys an opponent's monster by battle, he can make 2 attacks in a row by then sacrificing that card. It'll lose 1000 points after that, but having 2800 points on the field this early in the match, very, very good play from Raptor. Down goes Sword Arm of Dragon. And he can use that card if he wants to gain a few more life points. He could leave that on the field and just keep... Like, if he has like 10 dinosaur monsters in his graveyard, he can get like 4000 life points. So what do? Do you use that card and like destroy your opponent's monster and make 2 attacks in a row? Because if you do that, you'll lose the 1000 points. So you got to play that at the right time as well. And there we see, there's that Insect Neglect card. So Weevil gets to send a card from his graveyard to out of play and he can negate the attack. That Insect Neglect card is actually really, really good. Because of that, he's managed to keep his life points safe. Now Raptor, he does have Trachodon, which, and that army insect token isn't that strong. Alright, 10 turns in and both players are still very equal on life points and both have plenty to spare as well. There's a stop defense. Raptor elects to play that. I don't know about that. Either way, it could cost some life point damage as well. That's probably what Raptor's going after. There's Trachodon. There's Sword Arm of Dragon has attacked the ants. Insect Neglect is activated again. Cocoon of Evolution goes out. Raptor's only got Insect Princess left in the graveyard. Trachodon now to attack, and okay, 800 points off Weevil. And now Miscellaneousaurus attacks, and Insect Neglect activated again, and Weevil manages to keep that face down defense. Geez, that Insect Neglect is pretty much what's keeping Weevil in this duel, otherwise he would have lost already. No doubt at all. Weevil now, he's got to find some counter attack though, because Raptor has got a massive field, and those attacks, Weevil's only going to be able to hold this off for so long. And he's gone to sacrifice that face down. Oh, that's, is that Pinch Hopper? I think that's called. When that goes from the field to the graveyard, you can special summon a monster, I think. Empress Mantis has been called to the field as well. Oh, actually, no, I think that Pinch Hopper, I think that might be from battle. If it's destroyed by battle, I think you can special summon an insect monster from your hand or your deck or something like that. Sword Arm of Dragon has just been destroyed by Empress Mantis. But because Pinch Hopper's now in the graveyard, that Miscellaneousaurus won't be able to destroy Empress Mantis. There's another card called Survivals, and Raptor has decided to gain 800 points. That might be a bit early, but he may want to play what Survival Zone, destroy as many normal monsters on the field as possible. Then you can special summon Did it say something about special summoning monsters with how many you destroy? Or something like that? Also remember, if you play 5 magic or traps down, you can sometimes sort of checkmate yourself if you do that. So that's probably why Rex has played that Survival Instinct, to keep that other slot open. Trachodon's gone to defense mode. Weevil did have to remove that pinch hopper from his graveyard, so Empress Mantis won't be able to use Insect Neglect if it gets attacked again. Oh, Insect Imitation. Okay, so Empress Mantis is level 6. Insect Imitation lets you pull an insect monster that is one level higher, so will that be Insect Queen that comes to the field? What are the level 7s? Oh, Ultimate Insect level 7 is to the field. That's a 2600. Unfortunately, he won't be able to get the 700 point drop on all his opponent's monsters because you need to use the effect of Ultimate Insect level 5. Still, very good card for Weevil, and Empress Mantis was in the graveyard. It's been called back with Monster Reborn. So Weevil now got some good cards on the field. However, Survival's End has just been activated. And 2 monsters have been destroyed, Empress Mantis and Trachodon. And what's happening now is Raptor is now able to special summon 2 monsters from his deck. Miracle Jurassic Egg. Each time a dinosaur. Oh, okay. Are we back? Each time a dinosaur. Oh my god. Each time a dinosaur monster is sent to the graveyard, I saw 2 counters. That must have something to do with removing counters. I wish the player would hold it on the effect just a little bit longer. When a dinosaur monster is... Okay, that's for the 3 spell and trap card zones. Ooh, so Weevil now can only have 2 magical traps active. Banish this card, then target 1 dinosaur monster you control and 1 card your opponent controls. Destroy them both. Oh, what a card! Survival's End. So Raptor can get rid of... You can get rid of that baby Ceratosaurus, and he can actually special summon a level 1 to 4 dinosaur monster from his deck by destroying it. There goes Ultimate Insect level 7. And Weevil's monsters are all gone from effects from these dinosaur cards. This deck is insane. Alright, Sabersaurus, that's 1900. Weevil still has that insect... that insect neglect, so he will be able to protect himself from at least 1 attack, because Ultimate Insect level 7's in there. I think Empress Mantis is in there too. My word, this dinosaur deck is absolutely blitzing right now. Geez, Raptor with a deck this strong, he might actually go a long way. Oh, there's a D-Spell. D-Spell will be able to get rid of that insect neglect. Weevil's defense is finally down, and I don't see how Weevil's going to come back from this. Now, in Weevil's deck, Drillbug. Oh, if that got life point damage, he could have called Parasite, which is in Weevil's deck. He could have called that to Raptor's field, and there is a card in Raptor's deck, Weevil's deck called Jade Insect Whistle, and that will force an opponent's insect monster to their hand from their deck, where Parasite's effect comes into play, and Weevil also has Eradicating Aerosol, so Parasite would turn all of Raptor's monsters to insects, and then Raptor could use that Eradicating Aerosol. But it's all over now. Raptor has just pulled Monster Reborn as well, and it's all over. Ultimate Insect level 7 has been brought back. Weevil's life points will be knocked out. What a match. This dinosaur deck, I did not think it was going to be this strong. Weevil's deck as well is also really, really good. This is another really good match. I don't think it was quite as good as Odeon and Mai. I don't think anything will ever top that. But again, another really high quality match from Weevil and Raptor, from a match which I actually thought might not be as good, but turned out to be pretty good in the end anyway. Everybody wins. Okay, let's have a look at the next match that's coming up. Let's pull up the tournament bracket. All right. Rex has defeated Weevil. Next will be Strings and Seeker, so 2 rare hunters going at it. So that should be a very, very interesting match as well. Well, to all those out there who have tuned in today, thanks so much for being here. Appreciate the support. Keep the comments rolling in. I'll respond to them as quickly as I can as well. I'm actually getting quite a lot come in, which is really, really good. And I will do my best to keep up with everyone. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I will see you all tomorrow. Keep well, stay safe. Farewell.